It's a very, very small group of people, many of them clueless.
Hi everybody, it's Gene Simmons, and you're not. This is Kiss My Collectibles podcast, but you know that.
Click T when you want a t-shirt. Click T, accessories too. Click T, any way you want it now at clicktshop.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Kiss My Collectibles. I am one of your co-hosts, Jason Herndon, and with me, as always, is...
Nicholas Buckland. And with me, as always, throughout the dawn of time...
What? Jason, what?
Legendary.
Why do we do this every week? Why don't we just say, Jason, just say this is Nicholas and Joe, and everybody knows who it is already, right?
All right.
Let's...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Kiss My Collectibles. I am one of your co-hosts, Jason Herndon, and with me, as always, is Nicholas Buckland, Joe Lalich, and now, John Five.
You know, I like it the other way. Let's do it the other way again.
Okay.
We're gonna
No, I'm just kidding.
This is all going in.
The
It's
show
2
is
hours of
3
introduction.
hours of just
Exactly.
Introduction.
we need to shut this
And
thing
it's
down
You're
and
really selling it, Jason.
we need to retool.
Yeah.
Reconsider all of it.
All of it.
Change the band.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right, so, all right, thanks for joining us this week, guys. John's back with us. You know who he is. I'm not going to introduce him. He's that guy. He
Yeah.
plays guitar. He has a big Kiss collection.
What's
all you need to know.
between full-time guest host and guest contributor? We got to figure out what that is, and that's what John officially is now.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah,
Guitar player, cat litter cleaner, and Kiss My Collectibles.
Quarantine
co-host.
specialist.
Yeah.
No host until
You
concerts
cat
open up
shit.
again. And then he's off for 2
Yeah.
years.
That's right.
Yeah. So this week on the show, guys, we are going to dive deep into the Image clothing from the 70s. And so it should be a rather interesting episode. And I'm actually quite excited because this is a part of collecting that I haven't gotten into a lot. I only have one piece. So this is really going to be the John and Nicholas show while Joe and I sit here and twiddle our thumbs. And go,
I've got a ton of it, though.
oh, do you? Great.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Oh,
sure.
listen to that, fellas. Hold on. Oh, that is a 1972 rotary phone.
Who could that be, boys and girls? Is the Kiss phone ringing?
Batman speaking.
I am not going to answer it, but that is just very good proof of the sound of a 1972 green rotary
That's
phone.
right. Only Gene, Paul, Peter, and Ace have that phone number.
That's right.
And it goes
That's a
right...
hotline. What's wrong, fellas?
Yeah, right. He just gets on the bat pole.
The more surprising part of that is you still have a landline?
Yeah, only because I wanted a rotary phone.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. All right. So, Image clothing, we're going to get into that and dive pretty deep. There's a lot of stuff to cover. And most of the stuff is very rare. You don't see it as often as you see a lot of the other 70s merch. So it'll be fun. But before we do that, does anybody have anything in their box? Let's do what's in the box.
I'm gonna open it.
Oh, what's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
Who wants to go first? Don't all speak at once.
I've got nothing, so I can't go first.
Joe doesn't collect Kiss.
I
So.
don't even like this band.
He's just here to put everything down.
Or any of the guys on the screen right now.
Right.
So there you go.
Right.
He hates us. He hates life. He hates this band.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, you want me to go first, Nicholas?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. I got a few things. There was something that was supposed to come in today, and I was really hoping there's a component of it here. But anyway, a few small things. So I finally got one of these stickers.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
very cool.
Very
This
cool.
is the
Yep.
this sticker from Japan that's advertising the 77 shows, I believe, right? And so I guess you kind of get these. Would you get them at point of sale with buying records? I can't remember. Or were they at the show?
I think for
Not sure.
it was for certain. At least we think, right, that they were point of sale pieces for some of the records
Yeah.
around that.
I mean,
time.
they didn't belong to any specific record or
Right.
anything like that.
Right.
But it's kind of like that autograph card that you can also get that came out around the time of the originals and
The
Love Gun.
originals, yeah.
That's not tied to one record. It's a point of sale piece, but
Yeah.
you got it when you bought anything. But so I picked that up. Got that from Alan Belisha. He was selling them in. He had 3 of them, and he was selling a group, and I jumped on one. And then
Ruined it. You had to buy a second one.
that's right. I jumped right on it and smashed it. So,
Yeah.
so the next thing is actually quite rare, and you don't see these too often. And I'm a big 8-track guy. That's what I started recollecting around 2009 again. And you pretty much most people only have 8 tracks from the U.S. and Canada, but here is an Australian Astor Alive
Nice.
Very cool.
with the original slipcase,
Mhm.
but it's got this lovely green text.
That is so cool.
Yeah, these are tough. I think there might have been one more that came out in Australia, but I'm not 100% positive. There's a couple guys that know a little bit more than I do. Tom Manning, Tom Daniels, those guys are really into
Anyone
8
named
tracks.
Tom.
They're just a wealth of information.
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weren't 8 tracks were mostly a U.S. phenomenon, right?
U.S. and Canada, yes,
Yeah.
because there's I believe there is a tape from Italy. I think it's just one tape. I think there's a tape or 2 from the UK. There's one or 2 from Australia. There may have been one in South America. I can't remember, but the rest are all U.S. and Canada. There's almost nothing else, out
It's,
there.
it's funny when you shoot. Oh, sorry, you go, John.
I was going to ask if any of you guys ever had 8-track players.
Oh yes, absolutely. Y'all didn't have 8-track players. Well, I know Nicholas didn't, but you didn't, Joe.
My parents might have had one in one of their cars, maybe, but gosh, I'd have been so young. I don't really remember. And I don't think we had one actually in the house. John, how about you? What about your family?
Yeah, we had it in the car and in the house as well. So yeah, they were cool. They were cool. And I only have the originals 8 tracks. I haven't gotten into the 8 tracks yet.
What was the reason for people buying them for home use? Was it just so that you could put it in your car and take it and play it at home? Was that the only reason, like a cassette became later? Like, what's the point?
know.
Why didn't you just buy a record? Why would you buy an 8-track?
Well, it's a loop. It's on a loop, so you could just stick it in, and it would just play and play and play. And
You
it
can
would
go
never
from
stop.
track to track because there were physical buttons that you'd press in, and it would
Yep.
You
click
could
from
jump
track to
up.
track. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to pick the arm up and flip the record over, all of that kind of stuff.
Sorry, I'm all over the shop, but speaking of which, I remember when I was growing up, my uncle had a vinyl player which you could skip tracks on it. Have you ever heard of that? Where the needle finds the next track.
I've never even heard of that.
I remember he had Let It Be, and you could press it, and it'd kind of find the next thing and drop it. It wasn't always perfect. It must have been
Now,
some technology.
There's an autumn. Now, I wonder if you're misremembering.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
wrong, wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Because there are automatic arm record players that you just kind of hit. I didn't hear your joke, but you'll tell us in a minute.
I'm still misremembering. I've taken a lot of medication.
Yeah.
But
and elephants used to fly out of it.
There were automatic arms that you would just kind of hit auto, and it would pick up, and it would try to set down on the first track.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But I don't know about picking up and going to the next track.
Yeah, not from track to track. So it would automatically go to the first one and start. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm misremembering it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but as far as 8 tracks, we had a Nova in the late 70s, and I think we kept it up through the early 80s, and that had an 8-track player in it, and that's the first place I remember buying all the solo albums on 8-track or I didn't buy them, but my parents bought me all the 8 tracks in the early 80s for probably 99 cents and a little discount display, and that's how I listened to those for the first time ever, was on 8-track in that car. And
it's so fun. I think for the 70s shack here, I'm going to get an 8-track player, cassette player, reel to reel.
Reel to reel would be cool.
Yeah, you gotta do
reel
it.
to reel. Hold on, ladies. I'll get the mood started. 2 hours later.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right, we're ready.
Trying to feed it. Yeah.
The doors open. Just take me an Uber. We're ready.
Okay. A couple more little things. I got this today. It's the Dress to Kill sticker out of the press kit, which was, I'll go ahead and spoil it. I have a Dress to Kill press kit coming. It's not 100% complete, but it has 2 photos in the bio and the folder. And then this I bought separately from a different guy. And so basically I'll be missing 1 photo in the envelope, I think. Is that right? I think it's pretty close.
Yeah. I think which photo do you know? Well, we'll talk after.
We'll talk after. I'll let you know. Yeah, I've got it on my phone. I don't remember. So, and then the other thing I bought was press kit related, and it might have been dumb to buy this because I'll probably never get the separate components by themselves, but I did get these pieces from the first press kit. The bio, and this photo.
That's cool.
So
I love Paul's face on that one. It's like an outtake, but it's like sucked a lemon kind of thing.
Yeah.
So those were the things that there's one other thing, and it's not very impressive, but I saw this on eBay and I was like, man, I gotta buy that. It's only $5. So this version of the Robert Duncan book, right?
Yeah.
And then we have the Japanese version, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this version that came out in 2014.
Oh yeah.
It's like a reprint or something.
It's like a reprint, yeah.
That's cool.
So anyway,
great cover. Great cover.
Yeah.
I got an idea for a cover. What the fuck is that cover?
Do you know what I really love about that sticker though, and that goes in with that whole Dress to Kill theme, is that they were such good marketeers that they had a great cover of Dress to Kill, but they must have thought, in terms of grabbing people's attention in a record store, for promo posters, for stickers, or for press kits, they've gone with the yellow theme and the black, like something that really jumps out at you. And they've even thought that way. If we put all this promo stuff up that's just the cover, it wouldn't jump out. They've really almost designed all their extra pieces around, that yellow press kit comes into a journalist, and they've suddenly got this, it really stands out. You don't fold that under it. It'd even, if you had a bunch of stuff sitting on top of it, you'd still see it. The way they used to think about selling the band out to record stores and the media it's really smart. Like, I really, really like what they did.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do the record like that then?
I don't know.
Good question.
Maybe that's what they didn't need to if they got everything else.
That's the spot, John. I remember.
Whenever there's a question, we play the elder music. Whenever there's a question we don't know the answer.
That's good. We're cutting that in.
We stroke our reprint mustache cover mustaches, right? Or whatever that guy. Yeah. Put him up there.
Look at that guy. What the hell was that about?
Right.
Maybe that's Robert Duncan.
I don't know. But for $5, I had to buy it. 2014 copyright. Yep. So.
You could see one of those great kitschy things like from the 70s or like the late 60s where they do the zoom in, right? And it's like, hello, I'm Robert Duncan. And he's reading it completely straight, but he's got the Kiss makeup on. Right? Where he's like going to introduce Kiss or something like that. Yeah.
And what's interesting about this that I just noticed was they didn't reprint the photos.
Yeah, I wonder if that all that has to do with licensing.
I'm sure.
Right?
I'm sure.
The fact that they're not on the cover, those photos aren't on the cover, and there's no photos on the inside.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, well, anyway, it was $5. So, Nicholas, you're up, buddy.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff I've got in lately. I've been collecting a lot of promo ads which have come in. I've just found some nice ones. I mean, they're not from any of the rare 70s era, but they're from some sort of harder to find magazines. Like you get your Billboards and your Rolling Stones and that, but there's also all these radio only ones that went out to radio stations and then obviously tossed in the bin. So the stuff that that I had never seen before. So I've got, this is a cool one for Let's Put the X in Sex, pure raunch, pure guts. And then these two are great. I shared this on the group, but I don't know if everyone saw it. But these are two promo things for Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits. And all it is a hockey player thing with Kiss This. It almost looks unofficial, but it is the polygram thing building up. It's almost like a teaser. There was one, then there was the second one. It's like kind of a Botticelli thing with Kiss This on a butt. They're just like things that are really interesting and different that you just don't see. There's been a lot of animalized ones, but this one I'd never seen before. It's like a tall, long thing with. They usually brag about how well it's doing to, obviously to get the radios to play it. This is a cool one too. One for Detroit Rock City for a live 3. Yeah, and these ones don't really show up that often. And there's this great one here, which never really saw any promotion for this, but Domino.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So just. I mean, they're not super expensive. They're not super rare. You don't see them that often. But I'm just sort of getting into just finding things which are, and of course then there's Eric Singer's shorts on the other side. But that's more common. But yeah, no, just a few little things. They're not. It's not vintage, but I like them anyway.
Well, I mean, you know, that's debatable. They're 30, 40 years old.
Yeah, you are
right.
Vintage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool, man. I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, John. What'd you get? Show us up.
I got, let's see. I got some cassettes. I've been trying to do some. What's Joe laughing about?
Go ahead. Go on. Let's see it.
The solo album from Japan.
That's cool.
Did you guys see that already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff. Yeah.
But it's the one with the slip cover.
Yeah.
I think aren't all the Japanese slip cases?
I don't know that they all
No,
are, but I've got a couple of them that
the
are.
second pressing.
Oh,
yeah,
the
second pressing ones are
Gotcha.
just the regular ones.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then we have Stanley. Pretty cool.
That's
But
awesome.
these are really, really, really super, super, super hard to get. The
And
solo
it's-
album
I mean,
ones.
the condition of those looks just amazing, which is really tough.
Yeah.
I mean, even from Japan, where a lot of that stuff they kept their collectibles and all that media really in nice shape. A lot of times though, you see them beat up, right?
They're great. The condition of those are amazing.
Yeah, really nice.
So
No
do you
Peter?
have Peter as well?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
That's
Yeah,
really
Peter's
hard.
Yeah, it's tough. But
cool.
I have a bunch of these, but I am missing the first 3. Now, what's weird about these Japanese the cassettes, the first pressing of them, there's 2 of each. I've never seen 2 different solo album ones, but there's like 2 Hotter Than Hells, 2 of the debut, 2 Destroyers, 2 Alives, and I have like a bunch of stuff, but I don't have any of the first 3, which is odd. But anyways, I've never seen them come up.
I think John Hadges has a few of those, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
he collects some of those ones. They look great.
Yeah,
Right,
all
yeah.
that stuff is so cool. A lot of that foreign merch like that is great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I love they put their own colors on stuff. Like I love the Japanese stuff. They'll just if the color schemes like blue and red, you'll suddenly get pink and yellow and green writing on it. Stuff. I like that stuff. They just do their own thing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Joe, you looked behind you when he was showing those. Do you have some Japanese cassettes?
I do.
Oh, what do you have?
I don't.
Share 'em, yeah.
I don't know which ones I have. Hold on.
Okay. So is that all you had, John? Was those cassettes?
I have some other cassettes. While Joe is getting those. Let's see.
Don't hurt yourself. Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
These other ones came in. This is another different version of the
Nice.
of Destroyer.
As I was talking about, I love the extra colors and stuff on there. They're great.
Yeah, it's cool. And a cool picture
That's
on the
really-
back.
I've never seen the back before. That looks excellent.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then double platinum with the slip cover.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that looks nice. They didn't even
then-
attempt to get the cover there, did they? It's like this totally.
And creatures.
Oh,
That's
that is great.
Amazing. Yeah, it's
Now
so cool.
that's not a slipcase. That's just the.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just.
Okay.
But it's cool what's on the back of.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never
awesome.
seen all the backs there. That's great. I love it.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Yeah, I don't. I thought I had one of the Japanese ones, but I don't. Mine are South American.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I've got South American cassettes. Yeah.
Equally as tough to find, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as tough, but pretty tough to find.
Yeah, they're
You don't see
cool.
them very-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love anytime you can find that Japanese stuff, especially with the slipcase. Those are amazingly hard to find and cool.
They're tough, but
Yeah.
but that's what makes it fun,
That's
The
right.
thrill
And
of the
expensive.
thrill of the hunt. Yeah.
All right, that was what's in the box. Awesome, guys. All right, so let's move on to some image clothing. I don't know where to begin here, so you guys are going to have to guide.
I don't know where to begin either. Do we have any, story or urban myth or anything of where it started, what year it started, anything? I mean, I've heard stories, but I don't have any
Yeah.
facts.
This is your
Yeah, I
place.
mean, yeah. Look, it's from what we know, they were designed by Maria Contessa, the one that sort of she never designed the Kisses costumes, but she was their costumer, and I think she was the one a few years back who actually shared that trade ad on her page. I remember it's got the sketches up, and we'll show it up here. And most of the stuff on this ad that you're seeing now, these are like the early versions. If you see the signature shirt, it's actually got lips and Kiss on it, and there's a weird belt and there's some other clothing which perhaps did or did not make it. But 1978, and I from memory, I think people have said, I don't know my American stores, Sears or possibly J.C. Penney was selling them.
J.C. Penney for sure.
Definitely, because it's ended up in one of those catalogs, isn't it? But I think those stores were selling it, but apparently by Maria Contessa.
So let's talk about image clothing. So were there any other clothing lines that Kiss did, or was this it? Were there other things back in the 70s?
Yeah, I mean that the pajamas are not part of Image, but they're not part of Image, so they're part of. I think they're. God, it's been so long since I saw it, but that's a totally different brand. Even though they use the same Marvel image that the Image clothing used.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're like, close. They're cousins, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are we going to include those?
We can include them, sure.
But because we're not
them.
going to do a whole nother show on just the kids' pajamas, so
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we'll show them. Though let's
for
just say this is not just an Image clothing thing. This is kids' clothing of the 70s.
Sure.
Yeah.
You want to see me quit a show? Let's do a whole episode on Kiss kids' pajamas. I'm out of here.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Now, I do not, and I lived in Sears and J.C. Penney as a kid. And I was raised in Michigan, where Kiss was massive. I remember seeing everything, dolls, trash cans, the rub and play, the on tour, everything you could imagine. But I never saw Image clothing. And if I saw it, I would have been like, I'm buying this. But I was always in J.C. Penney's and always in Sears, and I never saw it as a kid.
Eastland or
Wonder if it's a
Macomb Mall?
Mail order.
Eastland and
And
Macomb Mall.
Macomb Mall. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, we would always go new school shopping at Eastland, and get your new slacks at J.C. Penney for 3rd grade.
Yeah.
You know,
like a blouse and some slacks.
That's right. All right. Well, close. Let's do it. What are we starting with? What's the method to the madness? Is there any? Or are we
was there something that was first?
Yeah, did they start in 77, Nicholas, or 78?
I believe 78. Although let me check. I think the tag says.
If only there was a book.
Yes. No, but what I mean is we've only seen them from 1978 yet. I mean, these could have been printed slightly earlier, but the tag on one of them, which looks like that,
that's so
and
cool.
looks like, look at that.
You're right, John. If I would have seen those as a kid, I would have definitely worn that into school and gotten my ass kicked.
Oh, of course.
But it does say here 1977 a coin management, but the ad promoting them is from 1978. So you never know; these tags could have been made slightly earlier.
Right, and what's funny is the pajamas that were reproduced. Was that in? I don't know when, but they look like those shirts.
Yes, we'll show one up here. The 1990s pajamas. Yeah. So I suppose because John's got so much stuff, so I'll just show a few things. I'll just show from this line what I've got, and he can show some variations. But the one I had, which is the size 8 boys one, and of course you can see all the signatures that are on there. I like the old Gene signature as well. So you've got that, and I've also got this version of it as well. And the only difference on some of them is, see the tag? One's a tag like that, and the other one is an
actual stitched in tag. I see. Yeah.
So they do switch between tags as well. So I got those two, and then the third that is
Nicholas is it a short sleeve, long sleeve?
These two are the long sleeves. I haven't got a short sleeve, and then the only third one I got of that design is, you see the collar? It's like a Nauru collar, is it what they call them? Where it actually hasn't got a collar. It's just
it's like a tab collar
like
kind of a thing.
Yeah. So that's the 3 of that that I've got. Oh, what ones have you got, John?
Nothing says cool like a collar like that.
On a Kiss shirt.
Yes.
On a Kiss shirt. Let's see. Here is my cool collar, like we were talking about, with that tag. This is a size 12, which is still like super, super teeny.
That would almost fit me, actually.
Yeah.
And then we have, like, you're right, Nicholas, this is the one with that tag in there.
Stitched in tag, yeah.
Yeah, the stitched in tag. I mean, you know what it looks like. Nicholas just showed it. This is a size 10, and then we have the short with this tag. This is a 14. This is actually, I could maybe fit into that. And then we have I bought, I was so crazy. I was buying, this is another long sleeve.
Oh, don't tell me you were buying each size.
Yes.
But now you got to get variations.
I love it.
You said you had a 10. I've got my 10 is this tag, so you'll need tag variations.
Let's see what if I have a 10 in that size.
Excuse me,
no,
sir.
Do
you have do you have a 10 in that in the back? Can you go... Will you go check?
Let me go check.
I say, do you have a 10?
Kind sir.
Let me speak to your manager.
Yeah, right. How big?
Immediately, if not sooner.
How big did everybody think the back room was? Everybody was like, "Do you have that in the back?" Yeah, because the back room, like the front of the store, isn't big enough.
So it did come in the long sleeve, the short sleeve, and then the weird collar guy.
Did the weird collar guy come in both long and short sleeve as well?
I've only seen it in long sleeve.
Because you'd never wear that collar with short sleeves.
No, it's just not done. It's like stripes and spots together or something. Right. Yeah. But I thought I saw years ago, and it could have just been a weird picture. I thought I saw a midway thing where I saw a collar that was a shorter collar than this, but not quite that weird collar. And I remember I'll see if I can dig a picture of it out. If I can't, I might be misremembering it again because of the medication. But I've probably left it with my record player that finds each track. But
and the flying elephant. Look, there it goes.
Yeah. No, but I remember there was a smaller collar on somebody's variation. But it could have just been a photo of the flat one. But I'll see if I can dig that one out.
Jason and Joe, you know what's happening here?
Yes,
and I've figured this out. Nicholas does this to me on purpose because he knows it's going to keep me up at night.
Of course, of course. I was thinking the same thing as he was saying it. Right.
Asking people, "Oh, is there a smaller collar?" You know, no. Can you imagine?
No, you're not kidding.
No, not yelling at your son on the phone when you're on tour, right? No, not that collar. The medium one. The medium one.
Yeah, but don't they teach you anything in school? Medium.
Exactly. Medium is medium.
Without the aid of pictures, he just tried to describe the shape and the size of the collar. Get your thumb. And try and see.
I know all thumbs are a different size.
Medium, I say.
Yeah, Nicholas with every shirt is going to be like, I've heard tell of a shorter collar.
I had whispers.
And you just see John with the beads of sweat just coming.
Here's the part of the show where John starts to sweat. Gosh, it's hot in here.
I'm back home that night.
Yeah, right.
Scissors and re-sewing a smaller collar so I can then sell it to John. I take an inch off that, re-sew it up.
I told John there's a shorter collar.
Just make up stuff.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's so great.
Boy, oh boy, that's great.
We love you, John.
All right.
Yeah, that's terrible. So those are the signature shirts.
Okay.
Cool.
And then, Nicholas, did you have some other?
Yeah. Was there any other versions of this? Now this is a beautiful piece. This is silky, and I don't know if it's meant to be pajama top or if it's actually meant to be. I mean, it's hard with the 70s to know what they wore, but
that's like
very silky
disco top, right?
It feels like it's not satin, but it feels like a bed shirt kind of thing. This is a size 14 with that tag, and you see it's got the solo faces on there and the signatures again, but different types of signatures too, because jeans looks different. Yeah, it's a different signature depends what day of the week Sean Delaney signed it, but you know, you can see they're totally different signatures too, which is I find those little details interesting. They didn't use the same print for them all, so they're actually different autographs.
Can you kind of hold it up so you can see the front of the shirt?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to see. It's funny how widely spaced out the actual faces are. You know what I mean? It's
look, in between that you can see.
Yeah, there's so much space.
Actually, in between it, they've also got the signatures, so you probably can't see that from far back. But you're right. It is quite. I could probably fit into this one actually. Size 14 is about the only one an adult could fit into. Yeah, it'd be tight. I'll wear it next episode if I can fit into it, I promise.
Okay.
Now, Nicholas, very important question. Now, what color is that?
Light blue.
White or blue?
Okay, it's like okay, because
light blue. It's light blue.
Oh God, John's got two, and they're different shades of blue.
He does.
One stayed in the store window too long.
But no. You're absolutely. That's what you would think. But now check this out.
Yeah, that's wildly different. Yeah.
How different they are.
Oh wow. One's really blue. Yeah, mine's the one on the left. Probably you can see it's like a lighter one.
But now here's why they are not. Oh, Nicholas, you're making me very nervous. Now is this a medication?
That guy in a little coat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Suck it in.
Look at this.
Look at.
Oh my God, Nicholas, what are you doing?
Can we cut in the Incredible Hulk scene where his back starts ripping? I'm not going to do it. I'll do an expensive piece. But I'll set it like this, okay, for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, that's better. I feel better. Just keep it like
that. I like
that.
it actually. It's not bad. I'd wear this out.
But these are drastically different now.
Yeah.
But when you hold up the faces to the other face, the color is the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different material, is what you're saying, really.
Yeah. One's like a grayish kind of blue. It looks like, right?
Right, and it's really, really, really different, which is really cool.
Is that collar shorter on the one on the right? Have a look at. Are they different?
It actually is a lot shorter.
Yeah.
It is a lot different, and you can see that. Can you see the collars?
Joe, this is our is the logo above or below the spindle?
It is. It is.
But that is really interesting. If I was watching
agree.
this show, I'd be
Is
like,
that a Terre Haute shirt?
fucking cool.
I totally agree.
Exactly. Yeah, Terre Haute. Yeah.
Two different little knickknacks, doodads, whatnots.
And
Right in front of my armpit,
whatnots.
like cutting off circulation. Look at it there. Look at it. It's there, and it's there. It's like,
Yeah.
That is an expensive piece of material.
So
to
that's where I was just going to head next. Can we kind of talk about pricing on these things, where they stand today? Do we know what a shirt like that would run on the open market at the moment if you threw it up on eBay? What would that fetch?
Well, it depends, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess the signature.
they're probably the most common, aren't they?
If John is out, $46.50.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I would say what, $300 to $400
Yeah.
on the signature.
And I've seen some of them sit at that price too for a few weeks before selling. Like I've seen ones on there for $300 on the signature shirt and not move at all.
I think
Like
there's a couple
that
of
short collar one would go quite quickly, but I always see that. I see them around. I think that's probably the most common. This one
It's the most common.
I'm wearing is probably about the most second common. You see this one around a little bit as well.
And that's what, like $600?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The one you're squeezing into is about $600.
Here's a
That
signature
is one
shirt.
expensive Australian sausage.
Yeah.
Here's a signature shirt that sold on 6/14 for $600.
Oh.
Wow. But I have
That
seen
is
them sit there
signature.
for 300, so maybe it's
So,
just
I mean, it's just whoever sees it when it's up, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. There's a few of them up right now that have a few bids on them, but they're not realized yet. So
where are
these
they all
seem
sitting at the moment?
They seem
ones
exceedingly
that-
rare too.
200-300. Yeah.
So is the same thing happened in this market that's happened in the rest of the Kiss market, where the stuff has really exploded, or has it always been super expensive and it's just kind of like nudged up a little bit more than where it has been, or has it really gone crazy too?
I think it's been going up.
Yeah, I do too. This is really some of the hardest stuff to find, in my opinion. You just don't see it very often at all. And then even the pieces that Nicholas and John are showing right now are even some of the more common pieces.
Yeah.
These are the
most
because the
common.
stuff that John's going to show in a little bit, I'm sure, and I don't know if Nicholas has any of it. I mean, it's really, really rare stuff, man. You just never see it.
Yeah.
So when it
it's
does
hard to
come
get-
up,
Yeah.
And Nicholas, now you have. This is like one of the rarest image pieces. I think that Nicholas is going to hold up in a minute. The infamous disco shirt, which it is called. Now, this is a very, 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 very hard piece to get. Super hard. And that, listen,
is great.
I'm not joking, you guys. I would totally wear this today.
I mean, look, I think all of those shirts that we've shown already, they're so kitschy and cool.
Look how silky.
It is very silky, and it's great. I mean, I would totally wear this.
Yeah.
Now, Nicholas, here's the burning question. What size do you have?
oh no.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Size 12.
Thank God, I have 12 too.
Oh.
Okay. So you think there may not be any others in another size? I mean, they come around so rarely that it's hard to check against any others.
I mean,
but-
this is one of the much rarer image shirts, for sure.
Now, I will tell you something, and this may be something for you to seek down. When I was putting together the book, there are a couple of pieces which exist, but only exist in the hands of collectors who said they don't want it shown. They don't want it bootleg. They don't want it shown. And apparently, I'm told, and he's seen it with his own eyes, but refused to show me pictures. That with this, there's a white satin vest and a white satin pants, but I can't confirm whether it's true or not.
It's not true because I know the person that was supposed to own that, and he said, "No, I don't have that."
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've never seen it. So, they just said, "Oh, they didn't want to share photos," but
a friend of ours, who we both know, says this guy owns it, and I know that guy. And I was like, "Dude, do you own this?" And he was like, "No, I don't."
Is he a friend of yours, John, or a friend of ours?
Yeah, friend of mine, friend of ours. What do I call you? Friend of ours? Or...
Keep your fucking mouth shut about me. Don't say.
A friend of all of ours.
Okay.
yeah, he's been on the show.
All right, next up.
What's up? What's going on now?
Okay.
Continuing on shirts.
I think this is where I've run out of shirts. So if you want to continue on shirts, and then we'll duck back in and do all the denim wear later.
Okay.
Okay.
Another.
Get back to the denim.
And then we'll get back to ladies' wear.
Back to the disco shirt. Now, my great friend, Mike Parker, went to and he saw a little boy wearing the fucking disco shirt. And he was like, "Oh my God," and took a picture of this kid. And, Mike Parker's awesome, cool, super sweet guy. But he said, "Hey, dude, can I take a picture of your shirt?" And there's this grown adult man taking a picture of this little boy. and, and he was so
Mike
excited.
Parker's not a pedophile, by the way.
No.
Okay.
And I was like, and he texted it to me. And I was like, "Mike, you got to go find this kid. You got to go chase this kid down, find this kid, and see if he'll sell a shirt."
John 5 buying the shirts off kids' backs since 1990.
So
You see the cop standing behind Mike, and he's like, "I'll pay you for your shirt. Just take it off." Wait, no! Really, I'm friends with John 5. He wanted to buy the shirt from the kid. Sure, you are.
Yeah.
It's like Michael Jackson kind of going, "Yeah, I want to buy that." It's going, "Oh, yeah, you like the Kiss shirt? What shirt?"
but he couldn't find him. He couldn't
No,
find
he
him.
never found him. That sucks.
I mean,
Oh,
anyways, that's my story about the.
That's a
That's
good
cool.
story.
yeah.
I
I can't believe whoever has it either gone, "Oh, I don't mind if my son wears it," or if he just goes, "I don't think it's that valuable."
They just had no idea, probably. "Oh, I had this since I was a little kid," or whatever. And hey, you wear it to the show, I wore it to the show, or one of those things. I'm sure.
I love that one you're about to show. This is a great one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Look how teeny tiny it is.
It's like a captain's shirt. It's like a
It's
sailor's shirt.
this one is size 16.
Oh, really?
So this is more.
So you should be able to fit.
16
So it's
toddler.
pretty- Yeah, it's in really great shape. Really, really nice shape.
That's beautiful.
Really cool.
I'm following along in my guidebook.
Oh, there you go.
I've
I,
I've seen versions without the kiss on the patch too. I have. It does exist. Yeah,
really?
because I had to. Yeah, in the early days.
No, you haven't.
In the early days of Everything Kiss, somebody sent me his one, and he said nothing's come off it. And I said it's missing the patch thing. There's no patch on there. It's never been sewed on here, and I had to Photoshop it on just to show what it looked like on Everything Kiss. Yeah, until I got better photos later on. But apparently there's, like you'll see...
Now there's
you'll see later
one
with
on
denim
eBay
pants.
now. There's one on eBay now that motherfucker.
You better buy it now before this comes out.
See? I told
There
you.
it is.
It's variants. Like the denim stuff we'll see later, there's so many versions. Yep.
Wow.
That second
Motherfucker.
version.
Son of a bitch. God damn it.
Bid on it.
I gotta get on that. Son of a bitch. All right, guys, I gotta go.
It's got no logo on the pocket. I said no logo.
No logo, no logo. I said
No logo.
So what you're saying is there's a logo on the pocket? I said no logo.
medium collar, medium collar. But no, this is what I love about this show. You know, it's like edumacation.
That's right.
It is.
Edumacation.
So before you go on, John, is that the only version you have of that shirt right now?
Yes, true.
I just want to know, Nicholas, who wrote this book, is there any truth to the rumor of there are rumored to be 3 color variants of stripes?
Again, I was told that there are 3 colored, but again, I've never seen them. That's why I wrote rumored, because
I understand. Yeah.
People swear they have seen them, but I've never seen it, and I couldn't say that they exist if I haven't seen them.
John.
So technically, there's more stuff to get, John.
All right,
John,
John, all
quits kiss
together.
collecting.
Deep breath. Just take a deep breath, and it'll be all right.
Yeah.
So you started
okay.
the show with you started the show with a complete image collection, and they're going to be
Oh,
so
no.
complete by the end of the episode.
No, I'm definitely missing a couple things. That's for sure.
Oh, this is a great one.
Here's
I
a
love
good
that
one.
logo.
That's a really good one.
Catalog. Have you got the catalog? Was that the one that you had, Jason? There's a catalog. We'll show the picture up of a kid wearing that with a lovely Eric Estrada hairdo.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ad right now in the book, and it says it's a what is that?
Where's it from? If Joe didn't make all the captions, 4.2.
catalog? Monsanto catalog? I don't know what that is.
Monsanto. Yeah, that's what it says.
Monsanto.
I've had complaints about the size of the captions. So.
Jesus finger.
People reading it.
What size? This one's really it's size 12, but it is teeny.
So, John, let me ask you: are you actively on the hunt for other sizes, or if they come up, you'll buy them, or like, are you heavy on the hunt for like a 10,
a good question.
a 12, a 16, whatever?
I think I am probably going to start to get other sizes. Yes, it's terrible.
Because the photo that Nicholas has in the book is a 14. Just so you know.
On which one? Oh, on the
On that the logo shirt.
shirt.
I can see the tag. It says 14. You said yours is 12, right?
Yeah.
Whose shirt is this, Nicholas?
I think that was Darren Crowther's
Oh,
possibly.
there you go.
I so many people sent me stuff, I can't remember.
It's great. This one, I know there's a color variant on this. Now, our
that's
good
so
friend,
cool.
John Hadges, has the red, and this is the blue.
Yeah, I love that.
So cool.
Yeah. And this is the image that's on the pajamas and
Right.
on the denim as well.
Mm.
Denim and leather. Okay, this one, super cool.
This is super
Now-
rare.
My good friend, Mike Parker, who I'm going to talk about again, this is one of these stories.
He's your Danny
that
Dabbs.
it's my Danny Dabbs. Now,
Everyone has it.
he was in this, he goes into antique stores, thrift stores all the time. And he was in one in Louisiana and found this.
Oh
but
my gosh.
not only did he find this, and it's in amazing shape, you guys. It's a size 8.
Yeah, it looks very small.
But not only did he find this, but he found 2 of them.
Oh my gosh.
And so 2 of the same ones. And he goes, dude, you're never going to believe what I found. And he sent me a picture of both of them. And the lady that sold them had twins. And she bought 2 of everything for her kids.
Mm.
So there were all these clothes, not image clothing, but other clothes that were double of everything. So she
Wow.
just bought 2 of everything.
Wow.
So this was $25.
Wow.
And something like
Unbelievable.
this is probably, $1,500 easy.
Easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
know?
cow.
That'd be so easy to miss too. If you went to a thrift store and you're looking through hundreds
Yep.
of clothing, there's really the only Kiss thing is that little label or that little Kiss
Yeah.
thing at the bottom. Like you could miss that, you know.
And that's the same thing that they used for the jeans. Same exact tag. Just a tag they just put on there. They just plop it on the butt, you know?
Unbelievable.
Okay, so let's see. We'll get into some. Now we're going to get into some suits. This is pretty neat stuff. This is a suede.
Wow, suede.
Suede suit with the embroidered Kiss logo.
The embroidered ones are the hardest to find.
Yeah, and let's see. Here's the tag.
Is it a 14 slim?
We could try this on really quick. Yeah, it is small. This waist, I mean, look at that waist. It's like a sleeve. So, and then it came with the groovy vest. So, and then the size is this 12. So, very neat. Nice
Is there anything
suede.
on the back? Nothing on the back.
No, nothing on the back. So, yeah, then they had these little, suits, and then the signature shirts would go on the inside. I guess that's how they would model them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then the even rarer than that blue suede is
The black.
the black.
Yeah.
Now this is the same tag that came with the that sweatsuit I just showed you. Same tag, all that stuff. Let's see, and
We'll pop
then
up all pictures on the screen too. Give all the stuff.
yeah, really.
They're great.
I don't understand how you track all this stuff down, man. It's amazing.
So the black pants and the vest, which that goes with it, really nice. Size 10. Don't think I'll ever find a different size of these. But now this one came with the shirt. And this was the shirt it came with.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And this is a size 10 as well. Because it all came together,
Yeah, I mean, you can see it matching kind of thing as well.
Yeah, the red and the
Yeah,
black, yeah. Cool, huh?
it's insane.
That is all. Now there is a.
I got
looks
more.
like kind of like. Yeah. Now we're gonna get into the the denim. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just share this one because it's the only one I got. So yeah, this is a version with the Kiss logo down the bottom and the 4 buckles along the side.
So it's
So
the
many
same.
things.
It's the same design as the other one, right? That we were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that one. What size is yours? Yours is number
Mine is missing the tag.
12.
Mine is missing the tag. Mine is really small though.
It looks
Yeah.
tiny.
This is 12. This is 12, but this is way smaller than almost all the other 12s, which is just odd, the sizing differences. And then they came with
But it's cool.
these pants.
Yes.
That's just on the bum. And is there any image? This is a weird one. It's kind of sewn in on the pocket in there.
Oh, interesting.
Look at that. Looks really willy-nilly. It doesn't even look Willie Nelson even, but it's not sewn on in the right position. You'd expect it to be on the back there, but they've kind of just jammed it in on the pocket. I'm not sure where your one is or whether that's the style, but is it on the pocket?
Let's see. Yeah.
Stuart's actually, this doesn't even
Mine's
say
on the
size.
waist.
Yeah, and down there.
Yours is factory seconds, Nicholas.
Yeah, I'm
So-
actually looking.
So
for the
John, is
size.
that a variant?
That is a variant.
You haven't got the pocket.
Oh, it is not. Come on.
Apparently,
You
the pocket variant is actually worth more than the Kiss microphone. So,
That's what I've heard as well.
mate, yeah,
Too bad.
That's cool. I
Too bad
like
John
it.
doesn't know about
I
it.
actually really like
Yeah,
the jeans. I mean, they're cool.
Yeah.
they are cool.
they're nice.
Did that vest have something on the back of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
Did you show that or
Yeah.
did I miss?
This one's not my best vest, but I got another vest.
See my vest, see my vest. Oh, please, won't you see my vest? I really like the vest.
I gathered, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. This one's huge. See, this 14, if you think the one I just showed you was size 12, and this 14 is huge. So I've got a size between this little thing and that. That's just one size. It's like, like nothing the same.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
Mine is a 16.
Oh.
Mine's 14. Yeah, with that on the breast pocket as well.
Yeah, really nice. I would wear that.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that one had pants to go with it either. That's these ones we just showed had the diagonal buckles. These were really getting deep. This one has the straight buckles on them. Yeah. And that one's on the pocket, whereas this one was on the base. So where the KISS logo goes. It doesn't. This one's got that kind of tail kind of effect there, like
that's right.
A bit more vesty kind of thing. Whereas that's more denim.
Nice cut.
I've counted 5 different variations, or possibly I can't remember what I said in the book. 6 or 5 variations of these, in terms of all of these. Oh, vests, yeah.
This one is
see, no buttons.
Teeny. No buttons, no logo.
And no logo. Yeah.
But
What
this
size
one
is
does
that?
has the little tagger on it. 77.
Oh, you got. I've never seen one with a tag on. Cool.
Yeah. So pretty neat. It just goes right through the tag
Right.
there. This is a 8, and it is small. It's like would fit a dog.
Put it on your cat.
Yeah, exactly.
They look cold sometimes.
Yeah,
Any
they
fur.
are.
Next episode, it's all these claw marks. I tried to get it on the cat. Didn't work.
This one is kind of like I don't know if it's the same thing as this one. Let's see. Yeah,
See,
it looks
the
like
tag's in a different position too.
yeah, the tag's in a different position, and then but you got then this guy on there too.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Price tag.
Pretty neat.
Is that sewed on? Is that what that is?
It is. It's sewed on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has
I've
like
never seen that.
So it has like
I've never
4
seen
little
that version.
tabs kind of thing that you would snip off.
Yeah, I've never seen that version with that on there. Cool.
Maybe I should snip it off.
Yeah, sure.
But look at how bright that logo is. It's never, very neat.
Never been in a
And then-
washing machine.
And I guess these are the pants because these are a different variant of the pants. They're very sleek.
Look at those.
No, no pockets.
Interesting.
And the tagger in there. What are we doing?
I don't know
Here
who
it
we.
comes.
I don't know who we is, John, because I ain't got one piece of clothing.
What are we doing?
Then you have
Jackets.
the jacket.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so for people at home, the long sleeve jackets are actually really hard to find compared to the vests. So, yeah.
That almost looks like kind of crop toppy for as long as those sleeves are.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
This is
It's
a real short.
super short.
Yeah, the sleeve length doesn't match the
Right.
waist height.
Yeah. Weird, right?
But,
It almost looks like a girl's cut or something. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's so short.
Yeah. Let me try to put this on real quick.
no, you're not.
Yeah, do it.
You
Do
can't
it.
do that.
No.
You're a skinny dude.
No.
Just give me it. Wait, Jerry. Wait a minute. Oh, man, these are tight. Squinch your hips in.
I am squinching my hips.
Squinching them.
I like it.
Another
What's-
one. Let's
What's
see.
next?
Let's see. Now, I don't think this is Well, I know it's not. Hold on, I got to take it out of the plastic. I should have been. J5 should have been more prepared.
You're plenty.
I know this is not Image clothing, but it is J.C. Penney.
Yeah.
Are you, Nicholas? You have it listed as Sears in the book.
Or
yeah,
Sears.
I had Sears and Roebuck. Is it?
Yeah.
So, which is the Image is great on it. I mean, it's super cool. And then here are the pants.
I think the tag says Sears too. Now, there's nothing on the pants which say Kiss, is there?
No,
just,
nothing.
No, it says just.
Not even the tag.
No.
No.
Oh wow.
But you know what? It is very cozy. I'm not joking. It is really cozy.
What size is your set?
Let's see. It doesn't say.
Huh.
Very odd tag. I mean, can't really say, but it's cool.
Mm.
Sweatsuit.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
you like my new sweatsuit?
Only $666.
I got it for Christmas. Wait till you guys see what I get for Easter.
Yeah.
How much would you stand out in that yellow and red thing even in the 70s?
At the bus stop. Nerd.
Okay, I gotta ask. So, because I'm following along in the book and I'm, finding all the pages of all the stuff you guys have shown. Now, there's an inset long sleeve shirt in here that clearly has an Image tag in it that has the Kiss Army logo on it. Do you have that, John?
No, I do not have that. My good friend Charles has that.
Oh, yeah.
And I've only seen his, and that's it. It's kind of like a thermal.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's just, and it's a really shitty color. It looks really, really dirty, but I think that's the color of it because it's not like white. It's like a tan. It kind of looks like really dirty. But yeah, it's that is one I'm definitely missing. I'm missing that, and I'm missing the red, the one I showed earlier. I have the blue version. There's a red version, and then now the really super rare shirt without the Kiss logo. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Why would they keep the Kiss logo off the shirt? That's so strange. Off the pocket.
But you've got to think. Even with that denim wear, that this is all stuff that existed, but they stuck Kiss logos on to it because they everything looks added. The fact that they wouldn't go out of their way to design 5 different vests and pants. They're just going, we've got these vests and pants. Can we add Kiss to them in some way? That's a dog.
Oh, look at the dog.
Yes.
Put a Kiss vest on that.
I love how the dog is so polite. It knocks.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello.
That looks like a stuffed animal.
Yeah,
It doesn't even look like a real
sweet.
dog. It's so cute.
He or she.
Oh.
Family. Okay,
Oh my God! Nicholas kills the dog on.
I was doing Lion King. I'll let her in if she wants to come in. Want to come in? You're letting the heat out. You don't understand English.
You're letting the heat out. It's like 10 zillion degrees here.
Oh, it's freezing here.
The heat index in Nashville has, for the last 10 days, has been 115. It feels like you're walking through a sauna outside, and Nicholas, you're letting the heat out.
In Detroit, they're like, it's 11:18 in the Motor City, and it's 84 degrees. And you're like, oh my God, somebody make it stop.
Yeah. All right, so what else do you have, John? Do you have the shorts?
I do. Let me go over there. La da dee, la da do, la da dee, la.
While you're there, do you have an Ace Frehley cape hanging up?
Joe, what were we laughing? I remember we spent a lot of time laughing about the shorts in the book. It was just resizing them on the page. It was just ridiculous. The things that we were doing. Should they go bigger? Should they go smaller?
Right, exactly. We didn't know what to do with those things. Right, they just That's perverse.
Here they are. Now these I'm going to try on.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Live?
God,
You gonna do
please.
it live?
Yeah.
Live.
Well, you
then-
saw what the shirt did to my underarm. I don't know what that would do to the testicles.
Right. And these, I mean, these are small. This is a 14. Fuck. Look at how small that is. 14 what? 14 centimeters?
Who wears short shorts?
We wear short shorts.
They're such short shorts.
We like short shorts.
14 centimeters.
And it's great because they're so horribly cut, right? You could imagine how hilarious those would look on a kid, right?
Yeah.
Like if you put that on a like a boy was wearing those around, it'd be like these big like billowing kind of giant things.
Yeah.
It's
Like
great.
a field hockey skirt kind of thing. Yeah.
But again, it's that same
Yeah, it's the exact
like
same
tag.
thing.
Just that little tag.
And then, as Nicholas points out in the book, he says the original trade ad for the Image clothing depicts a boy wearing a white pair of these with a matching hoodie. But it's unknown whether the white pair were ever produced. What are your thoughts? No idea?
Never seen them, but yeah.
I see the beat of...
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Letting the heat out.
Right.
All right, so does that sum up most of the regular Image clothing and then a Sears as well?
Now, there is something else.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Nicholas.
It's a
Oh,
belt.
the belt.
Yeah.
So, this is one of the most
Controversial.
controversial, oddest ones. Well, for a start, the pictures on them are pretty bad. They don't look super official. The other telltale sign is
Look at
that
that.
weird non-Kiss logo.
Yeah.
So the two schools of thought are that, one, it's just a badly made thing, and there are people who said, I remember that was in wherever, JCPenney, wherever I
Right.
bought it from,
Yeah.
and I remember it being there. So they do remember it being sold in there. The odd thing is like, why doesn't it have the Kiss logo? And then somebody said, well, they didn't have the technology to be able to do that back in the day. Well, then that would nullify John Five's buckle from the other day that we weren't sure whether it was 1970s or not, which had a perfect Kiss logo on it, didn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So
But
they should have had the
great
technology.
idea for the buckle with the magnet. I mean, that's really
Yeah,
it works great.
yeah, that's really cool. So, well, according to that press ad, there was a belt. It doesn't match this one either. It looks different. But yeah, supposedly this non-Kiss logo thing is just only from people's memories. It's official, but we're not sure.
Let me see the logo again. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that and there's no tag on it that says,
No.
Image clothing. There's nothing. The images are totally different. It's just, to me, it doesn't feel right. Other than people saying they remember it.
Right.
Who knows what their memory is like? From those days.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The interesting thing about it is it's not. It doesn't seem to be particularly incredibly rare. You do see
No.
those fairly often. So I wonder if that speaks to the fact that of it being official, or if there were just. I mean, if it was unofficial, would there be so many of them running around? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely
and,
vintage. Like it's not. It's from the era. Definitely.
Oh, sure, of course. What were we gonna say, John?
Yeah,
Sorry,
but you can't trust people's memories. Like,
No.
listen, Nathan, I remember these. To Nicholas. Oh, yeah. I remember these in the 70s. It's like you can't.
Listen, Nathan.
Trust people.
With me as always is Nathan Buckland.
But yeah, then I guess the only other clothes that were sold in stores is the pajamas.
Let's do the
we
jammies.
can get into.
There's not a ton of
do
them.
the
So
jammies.
let's do the jammies
There's
and that'll.
nine
Nine
different versions from memory.
9 different versions.
Three different colors by 3 different styles. So you need 9 to complete the set. I'm hoping he doesn't have 9.
Do you have? Do you have 9, John?
Nicholas, I don't know. Nicholas has said 9 like 45 times. So
9.
There's no version that exists. Yeah.
This is the only one I can participate in.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got them, but I always thought we were only doing image clothing, so I left it in the box.
So I have the green one.
Oh, no.
Yes. No, do I have to take it out of the plastic? No, I don't have to.
No, don't take it out of plastic.
So we'll go through the colours first. There was.
It does beg the question, though, John. Did you get those dry cleaned and they come in a bag like that, or did you go
I
out?
bought the bag. Yeah.
You went and bought the bags.
Yeah. Do you have the bottoms, Jason?
I don't. I just have this top. That's the only thing of the clothing from '78 that I've ever found that I could purchase.
These are super. Now I remember the pajamas as a kid, and these pajamas were super comfortable. You know, they were thin and they were super soft and super comfortable. Yeah.
Did they feel like what were those lines of? There was a line of pajamas back in the day, like underoos.
In the not-so-distant future on a planet called Earth, it's underoos.
Star Wars Boba Fett is here. That means Darth Vader's always near. C-3PO is lots of style. And R2-D2 just makes me smile. Star Wars underoos are here, yeah! Something out of sight in underwear.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, R2. Underoos are for Earthlings.
Is that right? Is that kind of what they feel like?
Yeah.
Do they have?
Yeah, super soft, man. They're just really great quality. You know, really, really soft.
Interesting.
Now, I show it in the book, but there was a whole range of these. These are just, obviously, the designs printed on them, the exact same ones as Star Wars, The Incredible Hulk, everything. Right. In fact, the ad doesn't have any Kiss ones, but it has, I don't know, about 10 or 15 different other ones or something from memory. So it's just reprinting whatever brand you put on there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so the Kiss ones, there was yellow, green, and blue.
Blue, yes. Yeah, there's no other colors.
And apparently variants of the neck.
He's about to show you, yeah.
Okay, all right, go.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so there is the darker back and the shoulders are different.
Interesting.
But then there's another variant which has a striped collar, kind of like this one, in yellow. But I do not have it in green. So I have the 2 green, and then the yellow. Let's see.
Oh, we're sorry, John 5. Thanks for playing. You only have 8
yellow,
of the 9 variations.
Yes.
The normal yellow, you know, and the image is great. I mean, fuck, I love it. I would totally. They should reproduce these. These are amazing. I would totally wear the bottoms. And then, of course, the striped, like I just showed, for the variant of the yellow. And the bottoms of those
are those white?
The blue, which were
those bottoms white or whiter?
Yellow.
Let me kind of look.
Then
that's the one I've got.
Yeah. And then the variant of the blue, it just fell, the bottoms. The variant of the blue with the back. You know, this one has got the normal back. So, and then the bottoms of the blue. You're my boy, Blue.
My boy, Blue.
It's Baby Blue.
My boy,
It's a
Blue.
great movie. Do you have the blue? Do you have the blue collar with the line?
I don't.
Okay, so you're missing 2.
Yeah, the striped ones. Yeah. I'm missing 2. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Thrill of the hunt.
And now I don't know with yours, like mine, like a lot of those ones, my elastic's gone through age. It's gone hard and then cracked. You know where you get that smell when the rubber goes, and it just, I don't know whether.
Let's see.
All
I will
yours
do it live on Kiss Collectibles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
yours
can
are fine.
feel it start to crack.
Yeah. Don't do that because and you'll smell it smell like rubber, and then it'll crack.
Yeah. Yeah, really fun. I love the pajamas. It's hard, man, but they came sealed. That's how they were sold. And I've seen them in the package. I don't have any like that, but I've seen them sealed in the package.
Yeah, mine has the package. Yeah.
Would you consider that a variation, John, for yourself with your collection? Like if you found a pair, like let's say one of the blue striped ones, or one of the ones that you're missing around the collar that's striped, and you found it in the package, would that be its own thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have it in the package?
Yeah, I got it in the package, the blue one. Yeah. And it's kind of it folds. It doesn't rip open. It's kind of got a fold in the middle, and you sort of pull it back, and you can pull them out and put them back in.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I like that.
But do you think that's where you might be in? So, like, I don't know. Let's just fast forward 10 years, and you go, because you'll have collected all that, and then you'll just be on the hunt for, now I've got to find them in the package, because you might get longer and longer periods between finding things once you have a lot. You know, is that where you'll sort of get into?
I think what it is with everything, with press kits, tour books, with sleeping bags, with the cards, with the shirts, the pajamas, the Halloween, whatever comes up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's always missing something of something. And you just, your memory, Nathan, just has to be good enough to say, oh, I'm missing a French ace puzzle. You know? So that's just what I do. I'm like, oh, I think I'm missing this if I don't know for sure. And that's why I kind of do Knights of Satan Service too, is I have everything cataloged, so I know what I have. So if I'm like on the road and I'm like, oh shit, I have blue sleeves of this, not, black sleeves or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck. What am I doing?
Well, and you need to know what aisle in the John 5 Kiss Museum all that stuff resides, right? So you go image clothing, blue stripe, aisle 38, and you can just go right to it.
I am. Yeah. I'm very organized that way.
Yeah,
yes.
It's funny that you stood right up and you could go right to that belt. You were like, you knew exactly right where that stuff is. That's cool.
It's fun. It's definitely fun. It is, especially now in these trying times. It takes your mind off shit. It's great.
It takes your mind off of it. You've got order, and where we don't have order anywhere in the world, you've got that's relaxing.
Control.
I'm sure. Control. Yeah.
It was funny. I was doing the same. I stupidly went to bed last night and watched a strange show called ABC Four Corners. It was taken from an American thing where they had they went into during March and April into the Italian hospitals and just the war zones of it was a horror show of things. And I went to bed really sort of upset and a bit anxiety enough. We're never going to get out of this and that kind of thing. And yeah, going into those boxes this morning and pulling this stuff out and looking at it, I was saying, I'm in a happy place again. I can kind of forget about all the troubles of the world by checking out the silkiness of one of these.
You just wake up like this.
Yeah, it's just a bit like
with little boys' jammy shorts.
Yeah.
But John, it's what you said all along since you've been kind of hanging out on the show. It's like it's what makes you happy, right? And it's you're able to walk into that room and it feels like your room, and you've set it up, and you have a story to a lot of these things, which is really cool.
And we all do. Sure. We all have a room.
Sure.
And we all have stories, and we all have things that we love and things that are close to our heart and things that we had when we were kids. And it's all nostalgia, it's and that's what is so important about this, is it is kind of a therapeutic nice thing to do right now, especially right now,
Well, it is cathartic, right? Because I don't know how you guys are, but when I'm looking on eBay or I'm on Discogs, or if I'm not really thinking of anything else. I'm just kind of looking at that, and it almost feels like it's a bit of that escapism, just looking for stuff, not even necessarily buying. You're just.
I find myself like getting ready to go to bed and being excited that I'm going to lay there for 15 or 20 minutes and see what new stuff has popped up on eBay in my searches and stuff. Just that kind of relaxes me and gets me ready for bed. You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
then
so
I
true.
look at it.
So
I set my phone down and I go to sleep. You know. So.
Yeah. I do the same thing. Are you watching porn? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
It's not sheep jumping over the fence for John. It's Image clothing.
Yeah, right. It's all the things I'm missing. You know?
Yeah.
No, that's your nightmare. There's the
That's the
8
nightmare.
sheep, and there's the one missing in the middle, and you're like,
Right.
"What is this talk? What does this mean? Are you missing?"
Well,
Bad trip. It's a bad trip.
I don't know if I was torturing myself, but you said you catalogued all the things you had. I used to work in reverse. I had all the things I need, and I slowly. That was quite cathartic because.
Yeah, you
instead
start
of-
picking
I
them
just
off.
had the list of all the needed
Check
stuff,
off the list.
and I was able to I had this little home contents program which I put them into, and every time I got it, I could hit a delete on one, and the list got shorter. It was like, ooh, to
that's
completion,
cool.
you know. But then obviously we keep discovering new things. So I go, I've checked 2 off the list. I've just added 6 more.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
John's showing something on the nights and saved and served. So I go, damn it, it's like another thing.
One step forward, 2 steps back. Right?
I gave up doing it that way and went back to the things I had because it was just frustrating me too much. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I remembered this. Now, there's one other thing that was sold, I'm positive, in J.C. Penney. Now, there was a line of T-shirts, and they were iron-ons, and all the from the 70s, and it was like it was early, too. It was probably early 77. Now, a friend of mine, a collector, just mainly did clothes. That's where I got a lot of these clothes. His thing was clothes, and he knew everything. And there is a line of J.C. Penney shirts, and they're just iron-ons. But here, I'll grab some of them.
Yeah, grab them. Those pinball machines.
La di da di da di da di.
I was just gonna say, John, we have to insert that music right here, right? John's traveling music.
Okay.
I mean, these things almost look like they're unofficial, other than the fact we know they were sold in J.C. Penney. They're really weird. They have. Can't remember if they've even got the coin management stuff on them.
Well, back in the day, at department stores, they used to have stores and even sections within the department stores where they would be pressing iron-on shirts right in the department. You know what I mean? So you wonder if that's part of what was going on there.
What it
or
was,
if,
yeah. But again, most of the iron-ons have the official markings on it. I'm pretty sure these don't, do they, John? Or the KISS logo.
John has a magnifying glass out.
I have a magnifying glass, you guys, because the print is so small.
I say.
These were sold.
Yeah.
These were sold in the.
That's hilarious.
These were sold in JCPenney in the store.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now,
That's fascinating.
See how they don't
And-
look official, but we know they were there, which is so odd.
yeah. Now here's the tag, and you guys tell me if you can see the tag or not.
Yeah, go close.
Yeah, XL.
Can you see the JCPenney?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right down there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, pretty cool. Then we have.
I think John would be right. So the shirt itself was a J.C. Penney shirt, and they must have pressed these iron-ons onto them.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
I love this one. Just the colour and the roundness.
Yeah, it's
So
great.
70s.
Yeah. And tag. This one's a large. You know.
John, do you, speaking of iron-ons, do you have a collection of iron-ons? Did you go out and, yes?
I think I have them all.
Okay, all right. I was
I
curious.
think I have them all.
That one's
okay,
so
so
cool.
this
I love
one-
that.
It's super cool, but notice the KISS logo
Yeah,
is
it's great.
normal.
I don't reckon the band saw or approved these. I think these are technically official, but they're
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they were sold in
Yeah,
JC
JC
Penney.
Penney,
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
And if you notice, all of the iron-ons, they're very early images too.
Yeah, they sure are.
It's almost like 75, isn't it?
I have that poster
Some ways.
right behind me.
And
No, you
then
don't.
This one I think is my favorite.
Oh wow!
Wow, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that almost looks like the posters. Like
Isn't
those,
that
jumbo posters.
Some of the shots from the booklet,
Yeah,
right?
Alive.
That's from the Alive booklet. Yeah.
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 Or some of them, anyway.
Yeah. So
That's pretty cool.
I've never seen any of those.
Do you know if there's more of those that you're missing, or do we?
I have never seen any others.
Hmm.
Those are all the colors.
Have you seen those come up again?
Images. Yes.
Oh, you have. Okay, so you've seen duplicates on those, but no others. It's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just make it up, Joe, to annoy him.
Yeah.
I've seen another one.
Yeah.
I've seen another one with the
Round-
Alive cover.
That one's in more of a periwinkle, though.
Yes, exactly.
More of a
I said periwinkle. Periwinkle.
Mike Parker.
It's a form of blue.
I say.
Yeah, right.
Oh
Boy, oh boy.
boy! Well, that was fascinating.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing all that, John. That was.
Absolutely.
I love that stuff.
Now, how in the fuck am I going to put all this shit away?
You'll figure it out before you go to bed, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Good thing we're in the. I got nothing to do.
This disorganization will not stand.
So, yeah.
Jason goes back on the floor. There you go.
Jason,
Mine was-
what do I do with this?
Hanging over a poster back here somewhere in the corner.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
fun.
I was going to ask Jason, with this poster, the one that you got framed, did you say that was a temporary frame until getting it done properly, or was that the actual?
I want to get a nicer frame. I just wanted to get this in something because I know how easily they can be damaged, and so I just bought a couple of 24 by 36 inch frames from Walmart for like $15 a piece. They're just plastic, but I want to get one that has a wood, more wood frame on the outside, and I don't know if I want to do glass or keep it plastic or whatever, but I definitely wanted to get it in something. So it's hanging up right now.
Great. So cool. I love that poster.
It's a great poster. So I was very lucky to get that stuff.
Yeah, that kind of Mylar foil stuff is so cool. In the red and the black, it's just so iconic.
Yeah, it really looks.
That's got to be one of the only posters that's on that thicker cardboard too, because it's not poster. Like it's actually like a thin cardboard.
That's exactly.
It's very different to all the other posters. Yeah.
And that's why the one that I had, and I've told the story a couple times on the show now. I think I might have told it on the vinyl episode that you weren't on, Nicholas. But someone sent me a poster, a cheap poster rolled up and protected by this double platinum.
Yeah.
Just rolled up inside
because
of it.
it's a great protecting.
It's a great protecting. Right? And I guess they thought that it wasn't worth saving because it has these folds in it. See right there? But it's still got good color. Somebody will want it.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't think you would want it, John. It's not mint.
Does that have tack holes?
It does have one tack hole in each corner.
Yeah. How much are those posters worth?
Well, in the condition that Nicholas's and mine are in, I'd probably, what would you say, $700?
Yeah, it's climbing up there.
$700 or $800. I think I could get a couple of hundred for that one, just because they're hard as hell to find. So,
do you have many more posters to get, John? As I remember back in the old, I think it was the official Kiss magazine days. They did a feature on you when you were just mainly doing posters. But do you have much more to collect left, or you think you've
I just started doing the posters again. But I had everything. I mean, I had everything where I was like, for a year, I was like, never saw anything I didn't have.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, now what? And I just got rid of them and started buying guitars.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. A long time ago. I'm not sure.
10 years? 20 years? Okay.
I think probably 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of them start to pop up, and some of the '80s ones popping up on eBay, saying from the John 5 collection and that.
Yeah,
I think I bought a giant was it Exposed or Crazy Nights one that was from your collection? It's real papery kind of material. Yeah.
So I collected everything.
Mm.
You know, it wasn't just makeup era.
Yeah.
So now, when you're going back, as far as rebuying posters, you're just doing up to 83, right? Up to Creatures, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Because it does take up so much real estate.
Of course it does. Yeah.
Look at Joe.
Of course, only till 83. He's not crazy, Jason.
The ones I'd love to figure out how to display really nicely, apart from mirrors as well, but are iron-ons, because I find I always, when I was always buying stuff, I always would pass on iron-ons because I go, yeah, they're cool, but then you just put them away. You know, you can't look at them. You know, so let's start up to the light. Unless you had if you spent a bit of money and had a massive light box wall, and just actually, and you could put them all up and then turn the back light on, not leave them on all the time, but actually have them so you could view them all. Because some of the designs on those iron-ons are absolutely amazing, but they're just, whenever I'd buy them, I'd go, yeah, it's cool. Back into its sleeve, and I didn't know how to put them in a kiss room to actually.
I don't think anybody knows.
How do you have them, John? Do you just have them in a book?
I have one of those binders, you know, like one of those where you open up and it's like all flappy and stuff. And I go by year, by era. Like if it's like Hotter Than Hell, Destroyer, whatever, you know. And I put them in each one of those folds by year. It's cool, you know. It's just. You're right. How can you look at them? How can you see them? But you know, they're there.
So are you talking like an accordion sort of?
Yes, exactly.
Thing. Yeah, got it.
So I got a shit ton of them. You know, the coolest one. Did you guys see the Space Cowboy one? And it's of Ace.
I believe I did. I think
rings a bell. I can't remember now.
I was thinking that maybe.
I mean, we don't. The shows obviously can be over, but I'll show you guys. It's super cool.
We haven't ended it yet. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Iron-on transfers. Here we go. Let's see. I'll pull out that Ace one, but yeah, here's like the accordion type of thing with the.
Oh yeah.
Kind of iron-on things.
That was from aisle B9, right, John?
Right. But there's some really cool ones, like, you know, from Europe and from Japan.
Never seen that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Do you know, Joe, if I say go get Black Label Society record, can you turn around? Do you know exactly where it is?
Yeah.
So it's the other side.
Yeah.
Yes.
See it.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's big too.
It is.
Like, look at the size of that.
Be like
almost
right
under your
underneath
armpits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there are some cool, you know, different kind of weird iron-ons in here. You guys saw the one from Japan where it's like small. It's got Japanese writing. It's in like the Japanese books.
That's not really anything that I've looked at too much. Iron-ons at all, really. So I probably have not seen most of those things.
Yeah.
Man, I used to get these iron-ons all the time, and that smell and the
yeah, that smell will take you right back to about 7 or 8 years old, man. There were shops, and there would be lines of kids at the mall, and they would just be like, boom, 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 all the time.
Even in my stupid little town, we had a shirt shop like that, man. You'd go up there and get all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Go up there and get my my denim jacket and my back patch, you know. Steamed on. And
now I have a sneaking suspicion that as a kid I wanted one of those jean jackets, and it was too expensive. One of the Kiss jean jackets, the licensed ones.
Yeah.
So that's when my parents went out and bought the patch, like at a record store, and then put it on one of the jackets. So then I had kind of like the unofficial, you know, jean jacket when I was a kid.
I forget the price. I mean, a few fans have said that. I wanted that, but my parents couldn't afford that. Like I think they were priced slightly higher. Can't remember. I don't think I've got any price tags.
There's a place in Chicago called Strange Cargo, and it's just all iron-ons. And you know, whenever we're on tour, we all go as a band. Rob will get like Planet of the Apes or, whatever. You can get whatever you want. They're all iron-ons from the 70s. And they'll just do it for you. And there you go. The smell is there. It's the exact same thing, but you're doing it. And,
oh, that's great. And you can pick like the shirt color and all the stuff like back in the day.
Exactly.
And you would go, I want, design C11. And they'd go into the big, that's great.
See, that'd be a cool way to display them, is to actually get them all done. If you could successfully transfer 1970s ones onto T-shirts. I know you're probably changing how original they are now that you do it, but if you had enough room, rather than have them in a folder, you could actually all put them on. Even fold the T-shirt back into a square, like in frames, and just have a wall full of all the iron-ons of Kiss ones.
Or you can just get two of each one, transfer one, and keep the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 years' time, you might have anything else to collect. You might be tier doubles of iron-ons by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiss my collars.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if we'll leave all of this in, but I need to say this at least. John, thanks for joining us and showing us all that killer stuff.
It's amazing. Thanks for sharing it.
And I can't wait to do the next group of whatever it is. So, but if that's it, guys, we will see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not. This is Kiss My Collectibles podcast, but you know that.
Even Jesus says, fuck you.
Yeah. You've went too far when
right.
Jesus says, fuck you, right?
The guy who gave up his son goes, that's too much.
Right.
How much for the vinyl record? $30. Is he right? No. Yodeling guy on your way. Off by $5. Nice job. $25. How much for the hair crimper? $35. Is he right? No, Yodeling guy on your way. I love that Yodeling guy's a Kiss man. Another $5. We got 25, 30. How much for the shower speaker? 42. $42. Is he right? All right, for a trip on a private jet with Kiss to a concert. Go ahead, Yodeling guy. Up by $2. You got it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.